Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Anxiety Doesn't Own Me. My name is Emmanuel Isaacson, and I'm an anxiety coach who helps people to overcome and heal their anxiety naturally. Something that I always am big about is that there's always two sides to something. There's always two sides of the coin. That one side is the negative side, but the other side is the positive side. And I know I talked about this a few episodes ago about how most of us believe the negative side, but not the positive side. So today, I wanted to talk about something specific like anxiety, how there is a positive side to anxiety and that it's not all negative, how anxiety is actually very beneficial for us and can really help us in certain situations. So I want to talk about this today in this episode to show you guys, hey, listen, I know that it's hard. I know that it's difficult. I know what you're struggling with. I know the emotions that you're going through, the thoughts that you're having, the symptoms that you're experiencing, and how it's just a negative effect on you and how much you want this anxiety to just go away. But at the same time, I want you guys to more appreciate and start loving your anxiety, because whenever you start loving your anxiety and being fine with what you're experiencing and say, you know what, bring it on, I love this, what happens is that it helps us to calm down. Now, of course, there's saying that could help, but we want to go even deeper in the back end and to really instill that belief. And I want to talk about this in this episode, how I'm going to help you guys to realize like, hey, anxiety isn't all bad and that there is good to it. So that way we can actually be to the point and being okay that we have anxiety and that it's not all bad for us. So we're going to talk about a few things that is actually positive about anxiety, so that way we can make that shift and realize, okay, anxiety isn't all bad. And it would also help us to think more positively in general, to show you like, hey, it's not only the negative, there's also a positive side to everything in life. Now, the first thing about anxiety that's actually good about anxiety is that it's there to protect us from danger. If we did not have anxiety, if there was something dangerous going on, we would not protect us. For example, let's say a soldier that's in war, he would not protect themselves if they didn't have anxiety, because there's no danger. They wouldn't comprehend that. Or let's say there's a burning building. People wouldn't run out of the burning building because they don't perceive that it's actually dangerous. Yeah, they might feel like they're hurt, like the nerves, and then they start moving, then they start running away. But if it didn't affect them, they wouldn't be able to comprehend that. Or let's say, for example, let's say there's a lion in front of them. They wouldn't move away because they don't think that that thing is dangerous. The anxiety is not there to protect us. So anxiety, one of the positive things about anxiety is that it protects us from danger. And I know right now you are struggling with anxiety because you think everything is dangerous and we need to reprogram that. And I've talked about that in the past episodes. But in this episode, I just want to show you that there is a benefit side, that there's a positive side in how anxiety is actually beneficial for us in certain situations. Like, for example, when you're in a dangerous situation. Now, a few other things that anxiety can really help us out is that if we never went through anxiety, we would never change. We would never change our ways. We would never change the way we think, the way our life is, or anything like that. Like, my entire life, the way it is today, is because of what I went through. It is because of my anxiety. Like, if I was able to go back in time and they gave me an option to never experience anxiety or to experience anxiety, I would not change it. I would not change it because of the person I am today. I would never have developed myself, and I would never push myself, and I would never do this and be able to help out so many people to impact their lives and help them. I would never be able to do this. And it's such an amazing thing. So I'm so grateful for it, because if it wasn't for anxiety, I would never change my ways. I would never change my thought process, because I used to be very negative about life, and I used to be very angry. And as well, I used to be very I wasn't developed at all. I wasn't like confident in myself or anything like that. So anxiety pushed me because, as you know, the thoughts that we have, the emotions that we're feeling, and what we're going through is it's very hard, and it's like, okay, I don't want to live like this anymore. So it pushed me personally to change my life. So I'd never want to experience this ever again. And today, thankfully, the way my life is, I'm very grateful for it because of anxiety. So that's another positive thing. And if you realize this with yourself, you're going to start developing yourself, and you already have, and you would never have done that. You would never have done it if you went through anxiety. Like, even for me, like, I even cut out people in my life that were toxic for me. Family members, people that were close. I had to love them from far, but it was very beneficial at the end of the day, because today I'm much happier. My priorities are more straight than I had beforehand, because beforehand I would drink a lot, I would get high a lot, and I just wasn't really happy. And today it's quite the opposite. Another positive thing about anxiety is that it makes us super aware about things. And one of the positive things that it makes us super aware about is our emotions. We are very aware of our emotions, and awareness is a big thing. A lot of people do not have awareness. So let's say if they're doing something wrong, they're not aware of the fact that they're doing something wrong, but we are very aware when we are doing something wrong, and we take it very heavy on ourselves. So there's a positive thing to that, because we're super aware of our emotions, about what we're feeling, so we cannot lie to ourselves, and we know, like, hey, this thing is not good for me, and I know this thing is good for me. But also as well, we could pick up on other people's energy. Like, whenever I'm speaking to somebody, I could pick up on their energy quickly. I can see when they're anxious. I can see when they're angry. I can see whenever they're happy and calm. I can see the different emotions because I have emotional intelligence, which most people with anxiety have, because we're so aware. So there's a positive thing about awareness, because most people, whenever they're doing something wrong, they're not aware of it at all. They'll just continue in their ways. And this is one of the reasons why anxiety helps us to change. So whenever we're doing something wrong, when we're doing something that doesn't feel right, we will make that change, and as well be able to pick up on other people's emotions and also their energy. So that's a positive thing to have. Also, as well, that people with anxiety, we are very kind to other people. We try to not cause them any pain or harm, because we know what pain feels like. We know what it feels like. We know what hurt feels like. We know what it feels like to go through hell, because we're going through that right now. And a lot of us, we always say, I would never wish this on my worst enemy. And I believe every single one of us whenever we say that, because I used to also say the same thing. And I really believe that into my bones. Like, I would never wish this on my worst enemy, because of the pain that I was going through, because of the struggle that I never went through my entire life. So we have that empathy. We have that empathy, and we want to help other people. We don't want to cause them harm. We care about other people more than they care about us. But that's who we are. We don't have to compare ourselves to other people and what they're doing for us. Like, no. This is who I am. I'm a person that actually does care, and I want to see other people improve. And this is why I'm in this field, because I want to help people. I don't want to see them suffer. I don't want to see them struggle. It hurts me whenever I see that. And all I want to do is just help them to be able to, like, not feel this pain. And I know it's not, and I say to myself, like, Emmanuel, this thing is going to develop in them in such a positive way that it's tough right now, but later on, just like you have benefited and you overcame this, and now it has made you the person that you never thought that you would be, and the person that you never have been. It's all because of your anxiety. So there's a good thing to it, but it makes us aware about other people and doesn't want us to, you see, like the awareness, we don't want to cause other people harm. We want to cause them happiness. We want to cause positive things to them. That's the thing. So this is just a few things that are good about anxiety. And you can also write down on your own things that are good about anxiety so that you can see anxiety isn't all bad. Anxiety really isn't all bad. And in everything in life, there is two sides to the coin. And it's how we choose to see it is that reality that's going to be built on it. If you are looking for a natural remedy in order to help you to deal with your anxiety and help you on your journey to overcome it, I created Calmly CBD, where it specifically helps you to calm down your anxiety and panic attacks. And as well, it doesn't make you feel drowsy, it doesn't make you feel sleepy, and it helps you to just feel calm so you can actually do things throughout the day like work, drive, go out, and do whatever you like in a more calmer state of mind, as well as not addictive or has any side effects or any withdrawals, which this way can actually help you to heal your anxiety and get you to the destination in overcoming your anxiety much quicker. You can click the link that's in the description. It would say Calmly CBD to place your order today. And then right now it's on sale for a limited time where you can buy one and get the second one free. If you did like this episode, please click the like button and leave a 5-star review. The reason why I ask is because this way we're able to reach more people, and the more people that we can actually reach, the more people that we can actually help, because my mission in this world, my purpose is to help people to overcome and heal their anxiety naturally and show them that it's possible to overcome. Thank you guys, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.